Good morning. It is Saturday and it is a gloomy start out there as we bring in even more rain and cloud cover. As we go throughout our day, we have first warn in place today too. I have everything you need to know about that, but we also have even more rain and then storm chances arriving both Monday and Tuesday. I have details on what that looks like, what the newest data is trending towards, and what that means for the Chiefs game. So hang with me here for the next couple minutes. Let's chat the weekend first, get you what you need to know about that, and then we'll talk next week. Here's that first warn in place today for showers. If you enjoyed or didn't like yesterday, either way, you're going to feel the exact same way about today. More damp, soggy rainfall is going to be the name of the game this afternoon and evening, especially. On either side of that, still we will be very gloomy and cool all around the clock today. We've started off in the 50s, and that's as warm as we'll get through the rest of the day. So that's very similar to yesterday too. Here's what radar looks like over the past hour. It's not impressive, but it does already start to show this system of rainfall pushing northwards. Now those are for our southwesternmost communities over in Kansas. You can see light rainfall filling in there as the system continues on this slow northward walk. And once we get closer to the metro, spotty showers pulling into Johnson County, but they are already starting to peter out. So we'll watch for even more rain as we go throughout the day, but this is not the greatest rain chance we're talking right now. This is going to build into the afternoon and evening. Midwest Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing camera though showing you a very gloomy look outside. This is what it looks like outside for all of us as far as the skies are concerned, and those clouds overnight did act like a blanket, so they didn't let us get into the 40s. They actually kept us warmer overnight, but still with those staying in place all day long, that means that they will shield us from any sunshine that would take those temperatures up a notch. It will be another day in the upper 50s. As we go throughout your morning, low to mid 50s though, so that will be met alongside those spotty showers I just showed you outside on radar. That rain chance does grow into the afternoon and late afternoon, especially into the evening. Keep that in mind if you have any outdoor plans today. If you want to try and stay more rain free, now is going to be the best time to do that. And if you are currently heading over to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walk, know that you'll want some long sleeves at the very least, but I would also suggest just having that rain gear with you, especially if you want to hang out in Crown Center a bit after the walk concludes, because it will be a higher rain chance by that time. Rain chances do extend all the way into Sunday. I've brought that up to a 40% chance as of this morning. While it won't be as great of a chance and it's not looking quite as impactful as today's rain, we do still have the shot to find some showers out there as we navigate your Sunday. Both days will be in the upper 50s. So all throughout your weekend, this is what your outfits are looking like. It's long sleeves, sweatshirts, pants, and rain gear. It's a good idea to just have that rain gear with you pretty much every day through Tuesday, but over these next few days, especially as we just have that light rainfall out there, maybe you can leave the umbrella at home, but I would suggest at least just having a rain jacket and having shoes that you don't mind stepping in puddles in. Then, as we push past the weekend, rain chances do continue, but they turn into thunderstorm chances Monday and Tuesday. We have another weather system coming through, so let's show you the data for everything and then plan out each day one at a time. For your Saturday, we could see first warns coming into play late morning, 11 a.m., and then will stay intact all the way through the evening, 11 p.m. All the while, temperatures staying cool. It's going to be damp out there, so those temperatures, while the 50s don't sound too bad since we won't find any sunshine, they're going to feel pretty cool out there alongside that rain-cooled air and that cloud cover. Data showing us how, though, most of us stay rain-free through the late morning, but right around 11 a.m. is when we'll start to find more rain creeping into our southwesternmost communities from eastern Kansas. That system will then grow in coverage, pushing northward towards the metro in the mid to late afternoon and especially into the evening. 7 o'clock, that's when a lot of us are trying to get outside, get out and about for any evening plans. Know that it's looking wet by that time. Even if it doesn't rain steadily all day, still off and on rainfall is anticipated into the evening tonight. That will try to fizzle out slightly into your Sunday morning. Then that's where we'll just hold that rain chance steady at a 40% going into your Sunday. You can see that system finally off to the east there towards central Missouri, but still could throw a couple sprinkles our way throughout your Sunday. So Sunday is going to be the overall better day to get out and about, but no, it will be just as cool and just as gloomy as today, just with slightly less cloud or less rain chances, I should say. Then Saturday, that's where we find those rain chances peaking up to a 70% around 4, 5, and 6 p.m. On either side of that, 50 and 60%, so still more likely than not that you are finding rain at some point all throughout the afternoon and evening. Then there's that 40% chance of rain that takes us into our Sunday. Then Sunday, that 40% chance of rain holds, but it won't be as scattered to widespread as today. It will be more isolated showers pulling in throughout the afternoon especially. And by the time this weekend is said and done, we're looking at a ½ inch of rain for our southwesternmost communities, but the rest of us, about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch will be the name of the game there. So not a washout of a weekend, but with areas that find repetitive rounds of rain, like down in Ottawa and Paola, they could find higher rain totals than areas along and northward of I-70, who will struggle to make it out of the weekend with anything more than a couple hundredths of an inch. We will build on those rain totals likely into the upcoming work week. That's when we bring in 2 more first warns. So Monday and Tuesday for 50% chances of rain both days. Monday night, we're really watching that Chiefs game because the system has started to slow down yet again. Data yesterday was saying that it could come in later and affect that Tuesday morning commute only, but it's slowed down again, so we're keeping our eye back on that Chiefs game. We can see as this weather maker rolls through Monday night, right around that 7 o'clock, or rather 7:15 kick, we can start to see some green coming on the map there. That's the potential for rainfall as we move throughout your Monday evening, Tuesday morning, and then it's even possible that we find more moisture and more rain chances Tuesday evening. So don't expect to see any sunshine really until about Wednesday, and we could have a more impactful round of rain rolling through as we start the work week. So your evening plans on Monday, including that Chiefs game, and your morning commute on Tuesday at the very least are looking to be impacted by this next system. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that. Here's an early look at that Chiefs game day forecast though. It's Monday night football, so we're talking a 7:15 kick in the evening. It's going to be cool out there just like today. Those temperatures very, very similar to what we'll experience outside on your Saturday and your Sunday. And as they take on the Commanders right around 7:15 kickoff, we're going to be watching for rain and thunderstorm potential out there. Let's get you a look at that Security Bank 7-day forecast, which will show you how those rain chances are all that we'll find alongside cool temperatures in the 50s through the weekend and into next week too. Then by the time we reach about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's when we'll start to try and find more sunshine. Temperatures will still stay very cool out there, so those aren't going to change much even with that sunshine we're bringing in. That's mostly because that weather maker on Monday and Tuesday looks to arrive in the form of a cold front, so that will keep those temperatures down in the 50s as we hop into Halloween. Keep that in mind as you're planning your Halloween costume. You might want to have a jacket. I know that is not fun when it comes to Halloween and trick-or-treating and Halloween parties, but keep that in mind that we're looking at a cooler but at least drier Halloween. That's way down the pipeline, but we'll continue to keep you updated on that. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday.